How's it going, everybody? My name's Tommy from Reticulated Media. When it comes to home recording, drums are probably the biggest hurdle that you're going to have to overcome. And even with drum VSTIs, it can be a little difficult wrapping your head around how they work internally. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to set up your drum VSTI in Reaper in the most efficient and surgical way that you can. Because if you're like me, you like to be able to get into every little nitty-gritty part of the mix and be able to shape things how you want. So I'm going to be using a free program for this. So we have Steven Slate Sampler 5, which is the free version of Steven Slate Drums 5. So first thing we're going to do, and this works for pretty much any drum VSTI on the market at the moment, whether it's Superior Drummer, Easy Drummer 2, or Slate drums like I'm using. I've found that Slate drums are the most natural sounding, and plus with this free version, why wouldn't you, right? So we're going to go to Create and load up the Deluxe 2 free Hugo. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to go to Grooves right here. Select whatever one you want, doesn't matter. Drag that in, double click, Command A, and delete all that shite, okay? So now we have our drum software on this track here, and we have some blank MIDI to be able to start inputting commands. So now when you open it up, so you double click on the blank MIDI, it'll probably pull up a piano roll. And you can either go by that for which parts will trigger its respective part of the kit, or you can click up here in the center and it'll be the named notes, so by numbers, which is I find to be a more straightforward way to do this. Also, if you're familiar with tabbing drums for Guitar Pro tabs, a lot of these numbers will correspond. So if you already have experience tabbing out drums, programming drums will be that much easier for you. So we'll do a basic 4 on the floor beat, and I'll show you how we program that. These numbers up here are telling you where you're at on the timeline. So the big number here would be bar 1, and the smaller number would be beat 2 of bar 1, beat 3 of bar 1, beat 4 of bar 1. Go over to here, it's bar 2, beat 2 of bar 2, and so on and so forth. So now for a basic 4 on the floor beat, we're going to be putting kicks on every beat, and then we'll be putting hats on every beat. You just double click to insert the notes, and then we'll be doing snare on 2 and 4, okay? So now we play that back. Awesome, we got our basic 4 on the floor beat. Now there's many ways we can continue doing this. This is just going to be the fastest. So I'm going to click on this, hold down Command, and just drag. And then I'll do the same thing, and the same thing once again, okay? So now we have this 4 on the floor beat getting played out through this single track, and you're worth more than that. We're going to make this a lot easier to dissect and fine-tune everything. So now that we have this track, we're going to click on Effects here, and then we are going to go to our mixer on our drum program. Now, Easy Drummer and Superior Drummer have these as well. But once again, this program is free, so you can go out and get it now, watch this video, learn how to use it, and be adding some badass drum tracks to your music. Now that we're at the mix, you're going to see along the bottom here, there are numbers. This is all the output routing for every part of the drum kit. Now, I'm just going to keep the kicks on output 1, output 5, output 6, output 7, 8. And we're going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until we have all our outputs set. Beautiful. So now let's play it back and see what happens. All we're getting is kick. Huh. That is super lame. I thought we just routed everything. Well, we routed everything in the VSTI. Now we have to translate that to our DAW. So we're going to click on the effects here, and then I'm going to right click on the Vsti. And then down near the bottom here, fourth from the bottom, we're going to see build multi-channel routing for output of selected effects. And that is exactly what we want. So we're going to do that. We're going to click yes. And whoa, now we have a whole bunch of stuff in our DAW, and that is nutty. Now, quick thing. First off, our last output is at channel 15, so we do not need all of these. So we're going to get rid of these extra channels that it built. They're not in use. They're just taking up space in our DAW. We do not need them. We will delete those. Okay. And now we can leave this open, and you'll see at the top of each channel on the mixer in your drum software, everything will have a name. So output 1 will be kick. Output 2 will be snare, direct, so on and so forth for all of our stuff. All right, beautiful. Now that we've done that, we have all of our routing set up. That's awesome. So when we play back, we now have separate channels for every output that we set on the kit, which is absolutely beautiful. So now you have the ability to solo different parts of the kit. You also have the ability, of course, to add plugins and effects to individual parts of the kit, which is just awesome. It's going to be a game changer for you. But we're not quite done yet. We're going to insert another track, drag it up to the top, and then we're going to select all of our tracks, deselect the one we just added, and then we're going to click and drag these up, and you'll see over there, right where my cursor is in the corner, when you push these up enough, it'll just kind of dip in quickly like that, let go, and now everything is routed out through here. We're going to call this drum bus. Now we're going to select everything and then go to track, right click it, track color, set tracks to custom color. I like having my drums purple. I like color coding everything just so visually it's easier to keep things organized. Okay, so now when we play this back, all of our tracks, all the parts of the drum kit are going out through this one channel, this drum bus. But you can adjust the levels of everything individually as well, throw effects on it, and just overall have much more control over the drum sounds that you'll be hearing in your mixes. So I hope this has been very helpful. If there's anything else you'd like to know about drum VSTIs or any audio questions whatsoever, please drop them in the comments below. My name's Tommy from Reticulated Media, and thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.